Is Patriotic Alliance leader Gayton Mckenzie permitted to run for public office? You cannot run for public office in South Africa if you have a certain kind of criminal record. The part of the Constitution which governs this is Section 47. It states that a person is prohibited from standing for election to the National Assembly if they have been previously convicted of a criminal offence and sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment without the option of a fine. However, it also states that this prohibition falls away 5 years after the sentence has been completed. I'm Rebecca Davis, senior journalist at the Daily Maverick. In the case of Gayton Mckenzie, he was sentenced to somewhere between 15 and 17 years in jail in 1996 for armed robbery. He was released in 2003. As such, his prison days are sufficiently far behind him for Mckenzie to be constitutionally permitted to stand for public office. In recent days, some people have also asked why Nelson Mandela and other former political prisoners were eligible for election given their own criminal records. This is because the relevant section of the Constitution also specifies that the prohibition against convicts standing for public office only applies to crimes committed after 1996, obviously in order to accommodate former freedom fighters. Complicating all of this is the case of former President Jacob Zuma. As we said in a previous fact check, the consensus was that Zuma should not be allowed to stand for election because his conviction for dodging the Zondo Commission was too recent. The Electoral Court, however, unexpectedly ruled in April that Zuma could indeed stand because he received a remission of sentence, which the judges said meant his case could not be considered in the same category as envisaged by the Constitution's prohibition. The Electoral Commission has now taken the matter to the Constitutional Court to seek clarity. So the specific case of Jacob Zuma is still legally uncertain, but there is no ambiguity in the case of Gayton Mckenzie. The Patriotic Alliance leader is indeed eligible to be elected as an MP.